disjunction of sex chromosomes occurs in which the members of a chromosome pair fail to separate at anaphase. For example, when a normal sperm fertilizes an egg cell with an extra chromosome, the result is a zygote with a total of 2N plus chromosomes. A syndrome of disorders caused by the abnormal number of genes can follow, such as Klinefelter syndrome, trisomy X, and Turner syndrome. So how would the abnormality occur in Klinefelter syndrome? Well, in meiosis 1, the X chromosome is an extra, which is retained because of a non-disjunction event during paternal or maternal meiosis 1, known as gametogenisis. Non-disjunction in this case occurs as the X and Y, or the two X sex chromosomes, fail to separate, producing a sperm with an X and a Y chromosome or an egg with two X chromosomes. Fertilizing a normal X egg with the sperm produces an XXY offspring known as Klinefelter syndrome. Fertilizing a double X egg with a normal sperm produces an XXY offspring, also known as Klinefelters. So there is also another abnormality that can occur in Klinefelter syndrome that occurs actually in meiosis 2, which is another mechanism for retaining the extra chromosome as through a non-disjunction event during meiosis 2 in the egg. Non-disjunction will occur when sister chromatids on the sex chromosome, in this case an X and an X, fail to separate. An XX egg is produced, which when fertilized with the Y sperm yields an XXY offspring. This XXY chromosome arrangement is one of the most common genetic variations from the XY karyotype, occurring in about 1 in 500 live male births. This image shows on the left a male with Klinefelter syndrome, while the right image shows a man who is normal. The next common syndrome involving sex chromosomes is the triple X syndrome. It is not inherited, but usually occurs as an event during the formation of reproductive cells, such as the ovum and sperm. Non-disjunction can result in reproductive cells with additional chromosomes. For example, an oocyte or sperm cell may gain an extra copy of the X chromosome as a result of the non-disjunction. In some cases, trisomy X occurs during cell division and early embryonic development. As pictured here, there is a girl with trisomy X syndrome. It is actually a syndrome that does not differentiate too much in features between a normal girl, in this case, and one with trisomy X. The results and characteristics of such a disorder actually are hard to tell whether the person has trisomy X or not. They look the same as a normal person. The last syndrome that I'm going to mention is Turner syndrome. Turner syndrome is the lack of a part or a whole X sex chromosome, so it only affects women. Turner syndrome is in fact a syndrome that encompasses the condition monosomy X. Being that there is an irregular separation of chromosomes, there is an error somewhere in anaphase 1 or 2 because this is where the chromosomes separate. This also goes along with the other disorders that I mentioned, where the separation occurs at anaphase 1 or 2. As shown here, there is a newborn girl infant who has webbed neck and extra skin, wide set of nipples, swollen hands, discolored skin patches as well, and these are all results of Turner syndrome.